When I was 16 years old, I was working at the supermarket, minimum wage, I had no money, and I felt stuck. Now fast forward, just 6 years later, I'm running multiple businesses. We're delivering performance marketing services and software to our clients. And now you might be thinking, oh, here is another wonder kid that made a lot of money on the internet, but it's nothing unique though. I mean, you can do it too. I just followed some basic principles that everyone can apply. So today I'm going to share step by step exactly how I started with absolutely nothing more than just a dream and a laptop to create freedom and an above average income as a freelancer at the age of just 16 years old. Yes, in this video I'll uncover the fundamentals of freelancing, how I prepared and how I started, all the way up to how I got my first clients. But first of all, let's make one thing clear. What is freelancing exactly? A freelancer is essentially a self-employed individual who offers a service to various clients. As a freelancer, you offer a digital service such as copywriting, graphic design, web development, digital marketing, consulting, and many other specialized skills that could help other businesses. Most of the time, as a freelancer, you work on a project basis, and sometimes multiple projects at the same time. And if you would ask me, the best thing about being a freelancer is having the freedom to choose your working hours, your prices, your clients, and you can work from wherever you want, as long as you have a laptop and a good internet connection. I mean, how cool is that? And it requires no money. The only investment is your time to learn how to do it, which makes it even easier to start at a young age. That's why I would always recommend others that want to start with a business or trying to make some money to start with offering a service instead of products or anything like that requires a lot of money up front. But now comes the big question. How could I, as a 16-year-old boy that didn't know anything about business, offer a service to other entrepreneurs that were a lot older and a lot more experienced than me? Well, what I did was I started with identifying problems that these entrepreneurs had. And trust me, you will find out that they have a lot of problems when you start analyzing their life. You want to know why? Most entrepreneurs live a very hectic and busy life. They don't have the time to do everything on their own. They need people like you and me to help them with specific tasks. So I sat down for a while to search for some problems I could maybe try to solve for them. And at that time, I just started studying multimedia designing, which is like graphic designing, because I like drawing, creating videos, and being creative. And I just started. I absolutely wasn't a good designer yet, but I understood a little bit about the fundamentals on how to create logos, designs, and how to use the specific software and tools. And when looking around, I saw a lot of big businesses with employees and a lot of clients, but an ugly website and branding. So I identified the first problem. I saw that a lot of entrepreneurs don't have the time to figure out how to create a website and a logo for their business. They would rather pay someone like me who can do it for them so that they can focus on other important things. And this counts for a lot of other things as well. Copywriting, social media, development, marketing, sales, consulting, etc. And you know what is the most funny part? You don't need more than some YouTube videos and tutorials to learn how to deliver these digital services to other entrepreneurs. We live in a digital world where all of the knowledge is out there, even if you have zero experience in any of these industries. Essentially, what I did to start was the following. First, I identified some problems of entrepreneurs around me. It's very interesting when you start analyzing the situation of different entrepreneurs in different industries. It helps you to better understand how they think and what problems they have. And I didn't only observe and look around. I also reached out to some entrepreneurs around me to ask them some questions about the problems they had and they were facing on a daily basis. A common mistake that a lot of starting freelancers are making is that they choose a service too quickly on day of observation, not on actually asking their potential clients or people in the industry more about it. Because, seeing a problem is just step one, but actually understanding the problem requires time and better research. So once I identified some problems, I needed to find a solution a digital service that fit with who I am and what I like to do. For example, I started with graphic designing because I understood the fundamentals and loved to do something creative. But maybe you like to talk to people and is still something that fits better with you. Or you like to write, you could be a copywriter. The most important thing is that you do something that you love to do or that you love to get to know more about. Please don't do it just to earn money, because if you don't genuinely like what you do, you will give up easily when faced with more difficult times. Now, once you made a decision, it's time to learn everything about this service. Become the absolute best in it. When you step towards a potential client, he or she wants to know what you're capable of doing. You can't just show up without any experience and knowledge. You can't just reach out to them and say, "Hi, I can help you with this and that." No, you need to show them. Nowadays, I get a lot of emails and DMs of people that say, "Hey, I can help you with this," or "I can help you with YouTube, I can help you with developing, I can help you with this and that." But without showing anything, it's not really tempting for me to reply. And before you can reach out to these potential clients, you need to learn and become the best in what you do. So when I started, all I did was watching tutorials on YouTube, read books, listen to entrepreneurs, and trying to understand the tools on how to design, and later on how to create good websites, etc. Especially in the earlier years, it's important to focus on knowledge. At that time, I built skill sets that I still use on a daily basis in my businesses. I learned about sales, branding, websites, marketing, user experience, etc. Even if I would lose everything that I have today, I still got the knowledge and experience of the past years to start over and help other businesses. That's why knowledge is way more important than money. But when speaking about money, let's discuss how I got my first client. And I remember it very well. One day, when I was still working at the supermarket, my dad asked me to design a flyer for him. So I agreed. I made it in about 3 hours, and after that my father gave me like $25 for it. I was shocked. Maybe it doesn't sound like that much, but at that time I was earning like $3 or $4 an hour at the supermarket, and I hated that work. So that day, a whole new world opened up for me. I made a flyer in just 3 hours and I got $25. That's close to $10 an hour. I felt like the richest kid ever. And from there on, I started to ask people around me if I could help them and design some things for them. Logos, flyers, business cards, videos, it didn't matter what. I really loved what I was doing, and I wanted to learn everything and help everyone. Slowly, those $10 an hour turned into $20, $30 an hour. The more experienced I became, the bigger projects and clients came up to me. And before I was 18 years old, I already earned more than the average 35 years old. Not to play cool, but that's what consistency and hard work can do. Doesn't matter what age. Every big entrepreneur you see on the internet started small, and by daily practicing, daily improvement, and slow steps forwards, they end up pretty far. You have to understand and accept where you are today. Just stick to your goals and keep pushing, even when faced with adversity and fear. Focus on learning to try to become 1% better each day. Be grateful where you are now and keep those goals in mind at the same time. It's about the process of improvement. Compare yourself with who you were yesterday, not with big entrepreneurs on the internet who have already been in the game for a couple of years. As an honest, reliable, and professional freelancer, you can help the world to become a better place and help other businesses with huge problems. And one last thing, and I've said this more often, the bigger the problem that you can solve for those entrepreneurs, the more you can ask for it. That was it for today. Please let me know what else you would like to know about personal growth and business in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Whoa. Yeah, I was about to leave as well, but then I saw this. Not even 6% of the total viewers is subscribed to this channel. So if you're one of them, please hit that subscribe button. And I also have to admit one more thing, and that is that I find it pretty hard to stay consistent with this whole YouTube thing, besides of the things that I'm doing, business, family, and all of those things. But I am willing to invest a little bit more and outsource a little bit more to stay consistent and deliver better quality of content. But in order to do that, I want to know what kind of content would you like to see? Is it business? Is it more mindset? Is it more about my lifestyle and the journey that I'm on? Or religion? I don't know. Please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.